Hey, how's it going, everybody? I haven't done a video in a while. It's basically because I've got a new job. I'm tire paying and I'm back to working with firearms for a living, so major plus there. I've also been taking care of the property, a lot of work around here, putting in the garden, and brush hogging. But there's a little problem with that. This is Plan A here. This is an international utility. Worked fine for a long time. It's a newer tractor compared to what I usually deal with, but the PTO crapped out on this one. And I had to go to Plan B. Plan B is always worse than Plan A. If Plan B was better, it would have been Plan A as in all situations. So let me show you why Plan B sucks.
This is Plan B. Plan B has literally not moved in 5 years. Plan B was my dad's tractor, and ever since I got Plan A, I haven't had to use Plan B. So there was really no guarantee that this sucker would even start. So let me show you some of the problems with this sucker. For one, throttle's disconnected. I don't know how that happened, but that's got to probably be replaced, or at least I got to figure out how to reattach that sucker. All of the wiring was pretty much corroded. This here is the button start, and basically I had to tear all that off and brush the corrosion off of that. This is the fuel pump here. I had to rip that out, clean all that out. It had a little bit of crap in it. I'm probably going to have to replace the inline filter. The fuel tank, I'm going to have to drop a magnet in that because that I know has corrosion in it. The battery here, I had to replace it. The old one's sitting below me because obviously if you set it there for 5 years, this is actually cannibalized from Plan A. This whole thing, like I said, is just kind of falling apart. The bolt sheared off on this plate, so it's depressing the brakes right now. I tried using an easy out on that. That didn't work. So I'm going to have to re-drill and tap that tomorrow, and pretty much just go ahead and brush all of the bullshit off of this, meaning rust, and restart it from the beginning, just repainting this thing. This is going to take me probably about a week to get this thing serviceable. Of course, I'm going to have to take the oil filter, drain all the oil. I'm going to have to take out all of the non-detergent oil in this thing and replace all that. But there is an upside. Let me show you the upside. Look at that. New belt on that though. Spitting out rust. Pretty damn cool. Alright, well, we got some things working on here, as you can see by my "don't let this rust any more than it already has" paint job. This is not a restoration. I do not have the money for a restoration, and I just need this thing working. So, got this back on. That wasn't as hard as I thought it'd be. Changed the oil in it. The foot pad is still a little weird, but welded a bolt on there and that worked. I still have to put the plates back on this, the guards. I've got them sitting over in the shed. Just had to take an angle grinder to them and repaint them. But everything's working pretty good now. At least it was until I pulled that bolt there to take a look at the oil inside the gear case, and it came out mud. So I have to drop about $60–70 in 80 weight oil. But besides that, it's doing good. I did a little patch back there, just brush hogging, just quick passes, just see how it did. The brush hog's doing great. This brush hog's actually as old as the tractor. Just had to replace the 80 weight oil, 90 weight oil in the crankcase there. But everything's working all right. I also used this to plow a little patch for my potatoes over there. Can't see it too well, but that worked all right. So probably by the end of the week, everything should be fine on this. And then maybe I can do some more cosmetic stuff to it. But everything seems to be working out all right. I'm gonna also have to replace the hydraulic fluid more than likely. So probably looking at like over $100 just in oil to get this thing running again, running right anyways. So there you go. If anyone knows how to make these instruments work again, because I really don't have a manual that would even show me how to do that, let me know, because that'd kind of be a good future project. I'm just going to go ahead and replace this seat with one from Tractor Supply. That'll probably be the end of my working on this tractor for a while. I'd love to replace that steering wheel with something more comfortable too. Actually, I'd just like to get that damn thing fixed, but that's going to be like over $1,000 to get that PTO put back together.